Congresswoman Bachmann, you say that Speaker Gingrich has a, quote, inconsistent record on life, and you have singled out comments he made recently that life begins with the implantation of a fertilized egg, not at conception. What's your concern?
Well, my concern is the fact that the Republican Party can't get the issue of life wrong. This is a basic part of our party. Just last night, we gathered in Des Moines to talk about this issue because it's that crucial to our party. And one of the concerns that I had is that when Speaker Gingrich was Speaker of the House, he had an opportunity to defund Planned Parenthood, and he chose not to take it. That's a big issue. And also, I think even more troubling, when he was in Washington, D.C., he made an affirmative statement that he would not only support, but he would campaign for Republicans who are in support of the barbaric procedure known as partial birth abortion. I could never do that. And as a matter of fact, George Will asked the question of Speaker Gingrich. He said this. He said, is it a virtue to tolerate infanticide? This is a seminal issue. It's something that we can't get wrong. And as President of the United States, I will be 100% pro-life from conception until natural death.
Speaker Gingrich.
Sometimes Congresswoman Bachmann doesn't get her facts very accurate. I had a 98.5% right to life voting record in 20 years. The only
go ahead.
The only difference was that they didn't like the initial welfare reform bill, which every other conservative group had said had nothing in it on abortion, period. That's the only one in 20 years. I believe that life begins at conception. The conversation we were having, which was an ABC interview, I was frankly thinking about proposing a commission to look at fertility clinics because I think there is a challenge with what happens to embryos who I think should be regarded as life because by definition they've been conceived. I am against any kind of experimentation on embryos, and I think my position on life actually has been very clear and very consistent.
Let me just ask you, I want to ask you a direct question, if I may, Speaker. Now, that was your rebuttal to Congresswoman Bachmann.
But can I rebuttal, have a rebuttal for getting my facts wrong?
Absolutely, Congresswoman.
because this isn't just once. I think it's outrageous to continue to say over and over through the debates that I don't have my facts right, when as a matter of fact, I do. I'm a serious candidate for President of the United States, and my facts are accurate. Speaker Gingrich said that he would actively support and campaign for Republicans who got behind the barbaric practice of partial birth abortion. This is not a small issue. This is a big issue. And I think George Will was right when he asked that question. What virtue is there in tolerating infanticide?
We're way over time, so I'm just going to ask you for 30 seconds, sir, to respond on that specific issue.
What I said on that particular issue is I wouldn't go out and try to purge Republicans. Now, I don't see how you're going to govern the country if you're going to run around and decide who you're going to purge. The fact is, twice when I was Speaker, we moved the end of partial birth abortion. Clinton vetoed it. We worked very hard, and Rick Santorum has been a leader on this issue. I have consistently opposed partial birth abortion. I, in fact, would like to see us go much further than that and eliminate abortions as a choice. And I've said as President, I would defund Planned Parenthood and shift the money to pay for adoption services to give young women a choice of life rather than death.
Thank you, Speaker.